Hi guys, today let's make this simple but delicious garden egg stew. Let's do this. So I have here in my saucepan some palm oil. It's already on fire. I'm going to go ahead and fry my agushi or egusi. So I mixed it with a bit of water and salt. And I learned this, I don't know to say trick or method from Godlina, exhibiting mommy's recipes. The reason why I used this particular method was that my agushi was small. Like I didn't realize I had that little, but I wanted to multiply it or double it if you like. So I decided to fry that one first. So that when I got it into chunks, I'll set it aside and then make my stew before pouring it back into the stew later on. You see that process. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, my name is Yasmi and you're so welcome to my channel. Please make yourself comfortable and do subscribe. And whether you are a returning or new subscriber, please turn on the notification bell so that anytime I post a new video, you are notified by YouTube, okay? So as you can see, my agushi is out and I'm adding my sliced onions and my Koobi. As usual, I soaked the Koobi for a while to take away some of the salt content. And then I drained the water obviously and then I'm making my stew with it. So I'll go ahead to sort of like fry my Koobi. This will infuse the Koobi flavor into my stew and it will also in a way toughen up my Koobi a bit so it's not so easy to tear apart when it's in the stew. So my Koobi is done now. I'm taking it out of my stew and then I'll continue to fry the onions for a bit before going in with some blended onions, pepper, ginger, garlic. So because of the water content in my blended ingredients, I'm going to leave this on fire to simmer. So I left it on low heat for about 10 minutes and in the meantime I'm working on my garden eggs. So obviously I've cooked my garden eggs already and sometimes I use the blender if I want a very fine garden egg consistency, right? But this year in particular, I didn't have the boys in mind. So I decided to use my asanka to grind it. So my aim actually is to grind the skin, most of it, right? Or the peel of the garden eggs, not necessarily the seeds, because I still want a bit of chunk in there, but not too much. And then I'll proceed to add my ground garden eggs into my stew, which has simmered down beautifully. The oil has begun to set on top. So because of my Koobi, I will not be adding any salt to this stew. What I'll be adding is some seasoning cube. At this point, my stew is basically done. So I have this cooking on low heat. Then I'll keep stirring because I don't want it to burn. So here I lost the footage, but I covered the stew for about 2 minutes and then went back in there to add in my cooked or boiled eggs and smoked mackerel, which we call salmon in Ghana, and then give it a mix. And then also went in with my fried agushi. And then later on, I went in with my Kobe as well. So, of course, I didn't want the Kobe to be disturbed. So, when I went in with it, I treated it very gently. So, after this, I gave it about 2 or 3 minutes to allow all the juices, all the flavors to marry. And then I served with some slightly ripe plantain. It was extremely delicious. I hope you do try this recipe. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, share this video once you are done watching. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until I see you again, keep blooming.